hottest WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV! Normally I'm in a ring. Normally I have an upside down W. Normally I have a nice set, but today we're doing it at Comic-Con, so screw it. This one's going to be the biggest. This one is going to be the must-see than you've ever seen before. Let's face it, you can forget about Batman, forget about Superman, forget about the Avengers, because the only thing you're going to remember from Comic-Con in San Diego 2013 is Miz TV. So we got WWE superstars. We got the geniuses of Mattel. So without further ado, let's bring out some Mattel guys so they can bring out the 2013-2014 WWE action figures. My guests are, the first one is the Mattel Marketing Manager. Please give it up for Mitchell Cameron! Embrace it, Mitchell, embrace it. They did it to me for years upon years. I embrace it, and now they love me. Now, he can't come up here alone and get booed, because we have someone else. He is Mattel's lead designer of action figures, Bill Miekina! By the way, Bill just had back surgery, and he is up here like a champ going through with it. So give him a round of applause for that. Bill, you gonna go to some of these parties? You gonna dance a little bit with your back surgery, or are you just gonna sit around all day and mope? We can't hear you. You need to speak into the mic, Bill.
I will probably sit around and mope.
Really? Really, Bill? Really? Do you think this WWE Universe out here, this San Diego Comic-Con, this rowdy crowd wants to hear about you're going to sit around and mope? Do you think these guys are going to... Listen to you. There you go. Get into it, Bill. Yeah, party! Who's going to take Bill? Who's going to take Bill out tonight? Which lovely lady is going to take Bill out tonight? You got 3 chicks, basically, and 2 dudes that want to take you out tonight, Bill. All right, so tell us about this 2013-2014 Mattel action figures.
Jump right into it.
Thanks a lot. We're really glad that you're going to jump right into it, Mitchell. Can you tell us a little bit about our action figures? Can we be a little less nerdy? And I'm not trying to bully you or anything, because
WWE has a great anti-bullying campaign.
but can we get more into it, all right? These are action figures of WWE superstars, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, I was going to start by saying how happy I was to be here on Miz TV with all you people, but now...
Thank you very much, Mitchell. That's great. I can't tell you how happy I am about being here today. This is like a dream come true. So I want to tell you about... That's what you sound like, Mitchell.
I've been told that before, yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to make you more animated while you go over this stuff. Go ahead, Mitchell.
I don't know if your technique's working, but I'll give it a shot.
Now you stand up and bow. See, now you're putting your big boy pants on. Now you're putting your big boy pants on. There you go.
All right. We have a lot of figures to show you about today.
Very good. What these guys?
It's gonna be a long day. All right. We have a lot of figures in our superstar figure assortment. All kinds of guys released throughout the year. We do over 70 of these a year, and we're here excited to show you and all of our friends here a sneak peek at some new figures.
What needs to die a slow, painful death?
Yes! Yes! I will steal that from Daniel Bryan tonight because that was a perfect opportunity for that. Thank you very much. You're a genius. You're a scholar.
Appreciate it. All right, this is the first one of my new favorite guy, The Miz.
Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now, you know, every time you guys do these action figures, I say you can make me look more ripped. There's no, I get that you guys want to do the whole, like, realistic thing, but listen, this is an action figure, okay? I get it. We can make me more ripped. We can make me bigger. I can be as big as you guys want me to be.
The thing is, our consumers demand authenticity.
Well, your superstar doesn't.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We have a number of other figures. Bill, do you want to take us through it?
Upcoming throughout the year, we have some new ones of Daniel Bryan, Sin Cara.
Do you understand that these are superstars you're talking about? So I feel like you should be more animated. Like say, if you're going to talk about Daniel Bryan, I would say it should be like, well, ladies and gentlemen, this man is going up against John Cena at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. Who do you think's going to win this match? Do you think it's going to be John Cena? Or do you think it's going to be the man standing next to the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, Daniel Bryan? That's how you introduce an action figure.
Standing next to him is the high flyer from Mexico, the mysterious Sin Cara in new Magenta Deco. Next to him, mustaching Cody Rhodes. Next to
Now I have a question, because this is brand new in the WWE. Damien Sandow wins Money in the Bank. What do you think about that? Cody Rhodes comes out last Monday night on Raw and beats the living hell out of Damien Sandow. What do you think about that? Bring on the mustache. People are liking Cody Rhodes.
Next to him is Triple H, with the first view of him with the new shorter haircut. And next to him is Dolph Ziggler.
Do you guys like Dolph Ziggler? Or do you hate Dolph Ziggler? All right, let's see how many people. Do you like Dolph Ziggler? Do you hate Dolph Ziggler? See, I can't tell right now because before everyone was booing him, then he wins the World Heavyweight Championship, gets a concussion, beats the hell out of Alberto Del Rio, and then people are starting to cheer him, which is great because I have a special guest that I would like to introduce right now. That would be pretty cool. But my guest at this time looks like a Barbie doll. He is a former two-time heavyweight champion. He is a Mr. Money in the Bank winner. He dates cougars and crazy chicks. He is our spray tan Superman. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dolph Ziggler!
Don't ever
Again?
All day.
Miz, what's up?
What's up, Dolph? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. How does it feel to be here in San Diego Comic-Con?
It's pretty great, actually. I thought the response would be a little bit louder when I walked in, but still not. Wasn't looking for applause, you know. Just, I figured with you already out here for so many minutes,
Well, they're already so exhausted from applauding me that it just, yeah, I apologize.
I feel like they are exhausted to a degree, maybe ear-wise or...
I'm sorry I wasn't... You want Vicky?
Who said that, by the way?
Excuse me? We'll leave. We'll just leave and then maybe Vicky will come and then it'll be happiness, right?
We can cancel this whole thing. I'll make a call. Vicky will come in. You two guys hang out. It'll be great. As I was saying, Miz, great job, by the way, and wait, what about Biggie Langston?
What are we talking about? How Biggie Langston crushed Dolph Ziggler last Monday night on Raw? Is that what you're talking about?
Are we talking about the only superstar with bigger boobs than The Miz? Is that who we're talking about? Because I don't take that too lightly, you know. We used to be friends. I had him under my wing, and
I have a huge chest. I know. I get it.
you have a lot of huge
bigger than your
things above the
girlfriends.
equator, Miz.
A lot bigger than your ex-girlfriends. I mean, but who's counting? Who's counting, right?
Yeah, be a star, Miz. I appreciate you. By the way, Miz,
It is a wonderful, wonderful campaign. I motivate everyone to not be a bully, be a star, and that is honest.
Miz is right. Everybody, don't be doughy. Or wait, what did you say? Doughy?
You know, it's coming from a guy that spent an hour looking for a pink shirt so he can come out here in.
By the way, killer pink shirt, right?
And you're the one that always tells me about cheap pops.
It's a great shirt. Only some people can pull it off. You know, it's a slim fit. You wouldn't know anything about it, but it's a really cool shirt.
You're right, because I'm jacked. I get it. I'm really huge. I work out a lot. I understand. Why are you two laughing? You two should not be laughing. You two should just be sitting there.
This is partially a Mattel panel, and we have some stuff. Me and Miz get in the way of your panel? I apologize.
Mitchell, I'm sorry.
Obviously, you have the big microphone with your logo upside down. Please continue. I'm sorry.
No, Mitchell, let me just be in the audience. Maybe I'll just sit down and we'll just watch you, Mitchell. Go ahead, you know what? You want to talk about your action figures and all your cool stuff? Go ahead, Mitchell. Who cares about Dolph Ziggler and The Miz? You know, the action figures that are actually up there. But you know what? Go ahead, Mitchell. It's your floor.
Next slide. I'll get there. So we have a number of first-time in line debuts, much like you once debuted, much like you also debuted. We have a number of guys who have recently been represented in figure form over the next few months, and I'd love to take this opportunity to show you guys what those figures are.
So debuting soon?
Yeah. That was very delayed, by the way, Mitchell. That was a very delayed reaction.
Yeah, I got it.
You were over for like 5 seconds.
I lost it.
You're like the Fandango. I'm just kidding.
In a single figure form for the first time. Tamina Snuka, you might have seen her in the case earlier today. Biggie Langston showed up in the and the man himself, Go.
All right.
So those will be rolling out within the next few months.
Hold on,
Hang on a second.
absolutely not. I'd rather do the Harlem Shake than do that.
All right. So those are our new Superstar figures, but we also have battle packs. This comes with 2 figures in the pack, celebrate key rivalries, tag teams, some new sneak peeks within our battle packs. First one, each one of these comes with an accessory. This one comes with an urn. Any guesses?
So CM Punk and Undertaker.
All right.
I have a question. Hold on, before you get to that.
Please.
I have a question. So CM Punk just got beat down by Brock Lesnar last Monday night on Raw. How do you feel about that? How many people would like to see CM Punk get his hands on Paul Heyman? How many people would like to see CM Punk get his hands on Brock Lesnar? I think that could happen, don't you, Mitchell?
I think so.
No, you can keep on going. I just wanted a way to get back on stage.
Good.
So did you notice my effect, how I did that?
Well paced.
It was built, thank you. I have a good pace.
All right, next battle pack comes with everyone's favorite accessory, a wood pallet.
Triple H and the debut figure of Curtis Axel.
Yeah. All right.
Yay.
Next battle pack.
Did you do that on purpose, Mitchell? Because you know at Money in the Bank pay-per-view, you saw what happened, and you were like, oh, let's throw one at the Miz again.
That was for you.
Thanks, Mitchell.
Sure thing.
You're the one. I feel like we're making you a star up here, so these girls are going to be checking you out and they're going to be like getting your autograph. 1 girl, 3 girls.
I will be partying with Bill later tonight if any of the ladies want to dance with both of us.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Sounds horrible.
2 wild and crazy guys. That sounds cool. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This one. Wow.
There is a lot of
be a
swords
star.
set up outside.
Yeah, this is interesting. We're on the list. All right. Another battle pack.
Debut of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in the Shield. This pack will be coming out the same time as the single-carded Dean Ambrose figure, so you can get them all at once.
There's another great accessory. A disco ball.
Oh, there we go. Finally.
Wait a second.
Miz, those are girls.
Did you? Thanks, Dolph. I had no idea. But I found it amazing that like when they saw the disco ball, they started booing, and then they saw the girls and they started cheering. Like if Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea would have came on, would you have booed it?
Yes, boo!
Oh, come on.
Really? Come on. Tons of funk. Come on, they're fun, they're dancing. I mean, you guys were sitting here fandangoing just 5 minutes ago. Carry on, Mitchell.
All right, moving on. So that's it for battle packs.
Oh, wait, that's it?
That's it for battle
Wait,
packs.
that's it? There's no Miz versus, I don't know, maybe Miz? Maybe have 2-pack of the same character? That'd be pretty sweet. Different poses, bam, and then bam.
Miz, would the accessory be like a treadmill in between the 2 of them that they could...
But you keep going with this like I don't work out. Like I'm a big fat slob. Oh yeah, here we go. Big fat Mike's in the house.
Listen,
is that what it is?
no.
Just because you're a twig doesn't mean that I don't have to eat. All right? Thank you. Thank you. See, that's what it's all about. Be a star. Don't be a bully. This is what this whole thing, this isn't about Mattel. This is about the Be a Star campaign. We're here at San Diego Comic-Con. How many people here have ever been made fun of? How many people here have ever been told that they couldn't do something? How many people want to shove it up someone's ass that, you know what? We're better than that. We are.
Wow, that was
By the
good.
way, 3 guys went awful.
I
went, come on.
I was
that was
one
your
of them.
opportunity to really pull together in the Be a Star campaign. All right, go with your stupid elite.
All right, keep moving.
I'm just kidding. It's not stupid because I feel like something amazing is about to happen.
Sure
You're gonna stop talking, Miz? JK, I don't think you can. It's okay.
Would you all love for me to stop talking? Ha!
All right.
Maybe I should, right? It's like the greatest
You know
figure
what?
four next to.
You make a
next to
good
Ric
point.
Flair.
If someone can show him how to put the figure 4 on, I will be.
I've been beating people with the figure 4. Thank you very much.
You have, man. That's great.
Unlike you, who lost the World
Every
Heavyweight
single match.
Championship
I know I
last
lose every
Sunday.
match,
Last
Miz.
Sunday at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing now? What are you going to get Big E Langston? Oh, you don't even have a girlfriend anymore. Thank you. I don't mean to disrupt the proceedings, but I think among the WWE audience right here in San Diego, California, that's how you do a cheap pop, baby. That's how you do it, brother. I believe it's well documented that I lost one of my ears in a match in 1994, is it not? As a matter of fact, with Mattel's attention to detail, you can actually lift up the Foley hair and you're like, there's where that ear used to be. Now, there have been times throughout the years where I wished I had both of my ears, but hearing you guys bickering makes this the first time I wished I didn't have either of my ears.
Fair enough. You hear that, Miz?
And let me tell you something, brother. Nobody is shoving anything up anybody's ass. Not on my watch. I'm the GM of Saturday Morning Slam. It's a kids show, damn it. I will say, for those of you who want inside wrestling information, I saw this tiny script that called for some squabbling between The Miz and Dolph Ziggler. And none of what they said was on that script. I believe it was scheduled for about a minute of friendly banter. And they just felt it and they went with it. They fed off the energy of the crowd.
Felt the crowd, Mick.
The crowd right here. No, I'm glad to be here, and hopefully I can end this squabbling. I thought enough of Miz to make him the title character of my anti-bullying story, A Most Miserable Christmas. Yeah, and you made me cry in it, okay? Let me tell you the story of how Mick Foley comes to me and says, listen, I'd like you to be the title character in my book, in my children's book. I'm like, oh my God, like, not only is the living legend Mick Foley talking to me, but he's asking me to be the title character. So am I the hero? Am I like the guy that, you know, learns a lesson, then comes out on top? He's like, actually, Miz, you're the villain and you're gonna be crying in the book. I'm like, thanks, Mick, appreciate it. I believe the verbiage was, by the way, you're going to be a jerk in it. And he said, even better. That's probably right, yeah, that sounds about right. Did you guys want to go over your elite? Because you should see these two up here. I don't know if you guys are really watching them or watching Mick, but these two are looking at each other going, they forgot about the elite. Like, I think they think we're just going to keep going and the elite collection is not going to get in there. We're going to get to the elite collection. Calm down, boys, okay? Do you guys want to take the floor and do the elite collection real quick? Yeah.
That would be lovely. Thank you, sir.
And do you guys want Mitchell to do the elite collection?
Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Just before we start talking about the elite class, I heard some remarks about Dolph's shirt. And I will have the Miz know that I like that shirt so much that I'm going to look for one in 3X. Was that your way of basically asking the audience if anyone has one? If anyone would like to go searching, buy one for me? I'd appreciate it. And I'm here to perform public service as well. For those of you wondering, hey, is Virgil going to make it to Comic-Con? There he is. He's here from 10 to 2:30 every day. But he has been known to utilize
high-pressure tactics. So if he calls you over and asks you your name, be aware that he is actually signing an autograph for you that you will then have to pay for. With all due respect to Virgil. Go ahead, proceed. Go ahead and proceed.
All right. Virgil's not in the Elite collection. But I'll tell you.
Oh, man.
Bad segue.
So these are our highest quality figures in our line. Deluxe articulation, deluxe deco, comes with accessories. Really excited to show you because these are really the best figures that we have. Play a little guessing game to see if you guys know who the actual figure is based on the accessories. We have a U.S. champion, and he has a flag. Mr. Cesaro. Yeah. Right?
The areolas do not seem to be lifelike on the Cesaro figure, though. Sorry.
We can't include areolas on our action figures.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah?
Not even a clue.
Well, here he comes.
Shredder.
Oh, wrong one.
Good one.
There you are. Yeah. Great jacket.
And you know what I love about you guys? You guys pay attention to such detail. I mean, Mick Foley was talking about his ears and stuff, but I mean, that jacket is exactly like my real jacket. I mean, you guys really do a great job, all kidding aside, with the Mattel action figures. You guys do a wonderful job. So thank you for making me look so good.
Thank you, Miz.
Yeah, one of the things WWE does that I really appreciate is they get really good reference shots of like front, side, back turns, and then they have, you know, Miz was photographed wearing the jacket, so when we get photographs like that, we can sculpt it to make it look exactly like it looks like on TV. So everyone works together to make something that looks this good.
But a lot of times nobody knows that a lot of times other action figure, I don't know other companies, but they don't put a lot into it because it costs a lot more, right? But you guys will forget about the cost. You want the authenticity, is that correct?
Well, yeah, we always worry about cost, but we want to try and find ways to balance costs, make sure that we do it as accurately as possible as the cost allows. And in a case like this, we were able to pull off, you know, this is what you look like on TV, and we were able to execute it.
From a father's perspective, I want you guys to put as much money and detail as possible into these figures and then ship me a box for free.
Too serious.
Putting that thought in your head, okay?
Yeah. We got another figure. This one comes with some barbells.
Is that me? I mean, oh.
Very good.
Dolph, what are you going to do to Big E Langston since he did that to you on Monday?
Honestly,
He's a pretty big guy.
he's one of the strongest people in the world, legitimately, and especially for his size. And someone who I had under my wing, it really hurts my feelings and my entire body when that train ran me over on Monday night. But
I love it when like girls are like,
they can zoom in, there's a little tear. I'm just kidding, I'm unable to cry, but I literally cannot wait to have a one-on-one confrontation with him. Right? 'Cause I feel like I'm pretty much better than a lot of people, and I'm sure as hell better than Big E Langston. So.
do you all want to see Big E Langston versus Dolph Ziggler? Maybe at SummerSlam? All right. Right now. Guess what? You guys are asking a lot. You know that? We give you Mick Foley, and I guess that's not even enough.
So the next figure comes with a folding chair and a camcorder to create secret messages. Elite Dean Ambrose. And also a super tall ladder and a table. Seth Rollins.
We also have flashbacks within the Elite collection. So this is a sub-segment of our Elite assortment that celebrates the heritage of WWE.
Elite 23, that assortment is actually 4 of the 6 figures in that assortment will be flashbacks, and these are the 4 figures.
So here's an accessory. And if you need a hint, we got 2 words for you.
It's DX era Triple H. From WrestleMania, the outfits from WrestleMania 15, the accessories are from the DX Invasion.
Right? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Undertaker, this is from WrestleMania 12. As a bonus accessory, you get the Phantom of the Opera style mask as well.
May I bring up a little known fact? It's just honest, the Undertaker had to wear that mask because he had suffered a broken orbital bone. We all know him as one of the toughest SOBs to ever step foot in the ring, so he's actually wrestling with that broken orbital bone. He couldn't just wear a mask, it had to be something Undertaker-esque. And so Creative came up with several different versions of possible masks. And one of the versions that was not accepted, but that Mr. McMahon liked so much he thought it might be useful to another talent, was the mask that ended up becoming Mankind's mask. So, without that broken orbital bone, without that mask, there's no Mankind. So,
Is this the mask in question?
that would be the mask. Yeah, there it is. Get a close-up of that. There
This is a Mankind mail-away. This will be available at Toys R Us in the fall.
I will say that nowhere along the line in the creative process did the question of what will rawhide leather smell like after it's been sweated in for 3 years? Answer, my friends, is not too good. So.
And this is this figure comes with the world title, the Winged Eagle design. And this is Macho Man Randy Savage.
Awesome. We also have
WrestleMania 8
within the Elite Collection. First one.
JBL, first time in the flashback from WrestleMania 21.
Women's champion.
Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus will be in Elite Series 24.
We got another Hall of Famer, complete with a podium.
The man himself, Bruno Sammartino, comes with the Hall of Fame podium and plaque. And also coming soon will be another member of DX, Road Dogg.
So we also have some very early looks at some works in progress. These are further down the line, but we wanted to show you here today some things that we're working on.
So first up is Rikishi, will also be in Elite Flashback at some point in the near future. Seb Coulter will be in the basic line.
Way the paper.
Billy Gunn, he will also be joining Road Dogg in the Elite Flashback line. And also we got early reference on Bray Wyatt, so he will be in the line a lot sooner than usual for a WWE debut.
Cool. That's it for us.
Oh, you're done?
I'm done.
You sure you don't want to introduce anything more?
Miz, I'd like to
Questions
bring up a question. Is there any truth to the idea that you are working on a tuxedoed Mick Foley that will stand at the lectern and talk for 60 minutes?
When we have WrestleMania the next day. Answer?
That was a Bill. That was a Bill.
Yeah, it was definitely a Bill question. That was a Bill question.
It's not ruled out yet.
Thanks.
We're working on it.
Well, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Mitchell. I feel like we should open this up to a little Q&A. Normally, I like to do all the questioning on Miz TVs, but you know what? I'm going to give it to the audience today. So if you got questions, we got answers, so let's get a Q&A started right now. You're up first.
Okay, first of all,
Bang, bang! Thank you. But not in
question.
a crowded room, okay? Could cause some problems. But thank you. I appreciate that.
No, it's just noticing you have Mankind. Will we see action figures for the other two faces of Foley?
Well, we just, Ringside Collectibles did a great Cactus Jack, and I think I speak for everyone when we say we don't need a Dude Love action figure. You might have to label it the Dude Love lack of action figure. No, Dude was actually a really, he was really a popular figure. I was trying to talk about a limited edition Santa Claus figure where I would be run over. It would come with a car, an Alberto Del Rio, and a crying Ricardo Rodriguez. And at one point, I even talked about committing to buying 1/5 of all the figures. And I get the figure that the feeling not everybody's quite as into Santa Claus as I am, and so we'd have to do some serious test marketing to figure out whether or not that elite action figure will show up, but I'd certainly like it to. But I think I'm happy with what I've got going for me right now. Thanks, though. No. The sock and the Cobra is all you're getting, pal.
So you're telling me Mattel has not given all the figures in one collective unit for Mick Foley's characters? Is there thought of it? Maybe. Might be a good idea. Doesn't everyone think so?
Yeah, I guess what do you guys think? If you like it, then it's something we definitely consider. It's nice to...
Yeah. If we think there's enough people that will buy it, we'll consider making it.
Because I know right now they're considering a Dolph Ziggler action pack with both of his characters.
Is that the cheerleader, or is that the caddy, or is it this one?
Yeah. Technically, yeah, there would be 3 actually, Mick. You forgot about that great 2-month run that I had as the caddy. You don't remember that? Yeah, I block it out as well,
but we didn't.
Technically, it would be 3.
We didn't.
It would be 3 chiseled faces of Ziggler, or whatever you want to call it, or.
Been a huge wrestling fan all my life. As a veteran, I want to say thank you guys for all the USO work that you guys do, the shows and everything. Do you guys ever think that you would have a WrestleMania at Dallas Stadium, Miz being the headliner? Who do you think you'd face?
Well, I'd love to headline. I'd love to
Hey, come on now, give him a break.
Still upset about me headlining WrestleMania, huh, Dolph? When's the last time you headlined
I wasn't laughing at Texas.
Hey, he's too busy with concussions, don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez. I'm a good guy now. You shouldn't be talking about me.
You should be cheering him.
By the way, I've come back from the concussion and still went out to steal the show every single night since, but it's no big deal. No big deal.
I'm willing to bet you got that pink shirt and heel press.
What? What?
Next question. Go ahead.
This question's not for Mitchell, it's actually for Dolph Ziggler.
Thank you for clarifying.
Your shirt confuses me. You're known as the show-off, but it says it's not showing up if you back it up, and you do that every time you're in the ring, so...
But I feel like at the end of the day, when I lose every single match, that technically that part makes the t-shirt true, so I can show off all I want.
Thank you, Dolph.
You're welcome. Thanks for not stepping on my toes, Mitchell.
It's all you.
Hey guys, I was always kind of wondered, when a title changes hands, do you just change the nameplate, or do you ever get to keep the belts?
I have all my replicas at my place. The United States, the Intercontinental, WWE Championship, Money in the Bank, 2 Slammy Awards. I have a poster of my movie, The Marine 3 Homefront, and my new movie coming out, Christmas Bounty, which will be on ABC Family during the 25 days of Christmas. So for anyone out there.
The answer was they just changed the nameplates.
But at least when I was there, you could purchase a new belt and then keep the one that you won. And the only problem I had when I made that purchase is that I had won it from The Rock, who had won it from Stone Cold, who had post-match beer celebrations for 6 months, and so it was in my closet smelling like mildew and stale beer. And I actually auctioned it off to help one of the guys pay their medical bills. So I thought that was a beautiful belt. The only difference between the replicas that you guys have and the real thing that I had is that yours looks better and doesn't smell bad. So
what about vanity belts?
What's that?
What about vanity belts?
Vanity belts?
Yeah.
What is that?
You know what they like change the logo, like the Steve Austin's smoking bowl.
Does anything about my appearance make you think of the word vanity? I am only wearing a jacket and tie because I'm under direct orders from WWE that my days of flannel and sweatpants are over. But no, I like the change in the belts. I mean, it keeps things interesting. But you know, I kind of like that old-fashioned one that I had as well. I'm looking forward to a pink heavyweight championship belt. Is that a possibility?
We had the Divas title as a toy.
Thanks, Bill. Next question.
Hi there.
I just said maybe, you know.
This question's for the wrestlers. Sorry, Mitchell.
Jeez.
I love that everyone forgets about Bill.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Don't let back surgery.
In your career, which do you prefer, to play the face or the heel? And then my bonus question is to Miz, when are they going to ever let you challenge for this? No, because against the other guy, I choose you.
As far as heel, babyface sort of thing, I've always considered myself a good guy, believe it or not. It's just the universe for the first 8 years couldn't stand that character. But now I basically am enjoying everything. You know, I take it with a grain of salt. Like I just do what I do, and I'm hoping that the entire universe, the WWE universe, will be entertained and enjoy it. And as far as the WWE Championship is concerned, I plan on taking out a champion, hopefully in the near future, with a tap, tap, tap of a figure 4 leg lock.
Right on, really.
And you know what'd be really great? Like, the only title I haven't had in the WWE is the World Heavyweight Championship. And what anniversary are we in right now? Flair for the gold.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be nice if Ric Flair kind of came back, became the mentor once again, went up against Roberto Del Rio, tapped him out to the figure 4 leg lock, then went on to WrestleMania and took on Dolph Ziggler in the main event at New Orleans, baby.
Smart. That was just smart, Miz. That you would never look better in that main event match than you would at WrestleMania. I'd like to see Miz. I'd like to see you as World Heavyweight Champion. I'd love to challenge you at WrestleMania, and I think it'd be a great match because I'd be in it. But other than that, much along the lines of Miz, I've just kind of come out and done my thing for about 8 years also, and sometimes people cheer, sometimes people boo, but it's about entertainment, it's about having fun, and there's not so much a good guy, bad guy anymore. It's out there, and if the universe gets behind you, you become a good guy. If they are against you, at least you're getting a reaction, and you can go out there against John Cena and take his 3 moves or whatever the deal is.
Can I share a story about the night the night Dolph cashed in his Money in the Bank? I went only because I live an hour and a half away from the arena, and as long as I'm still Mick Foley and I can still get my kids in the second row for free, as long as they still love WWE, I'm going to take that ride. So I was just kind of hanging out, and I hear this huge ovation. I said, "What just happened?" They said, "Dolph is cashing in the Money in the Bank." And I didn't want to just sit backstage. Like, I realized history is in the making. And what happens when you're a good guy, when you're a bad guy long enough and you're good enough at being bad, people come to appreciate this talent you bring to the table, which Dolph did and which Miz did every single night. And I didn't want to just be backstage. And so I started running for the arena itself, actually running, and I could see my arms pumping as I ran. And then I looked down at my legs, and they were still walking.
Exercise walking.
So although I didn't technically run, I was walking as fast as I could, and I was out there in the arena when Dolph won that championship, and I consider that to be a valuable piece of history. And at SummerSlam, I'm going to try to do the same thing. I'm going to try to wait until the matches get heated and then walk out there in the arena and take them in live, because there's nothing like watching WWE history go down live.
I'll second that, Mick. When Dolph cashed in Money in the Bank, as much as I like the eruption of when I cashed in, there were so many superstars in the arena watching it live, because there are only a few moments that you can remember in WWE history that has that kind of reaction. And I tell you, in that arena, I've never heard an eruption than when you cashed in Money in the Bank and then winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Absolutely incredible. One of the coolest moments I've ever been a part of. Wish I kind of was more a part of it in the ring, but you know what? I got to see it. It's cool. We have time for one last question. My apologies to everyone that didn't get to ask, but we all like to talk a lot.
You know what, Miz, can we see, I know we have people in line, but it's always interesting to hear from a female perspective. And I know the females are greatly outnumbered here today, but...
that poor guy, look at him, he's standing up.
No, we're going to say we'll take two questions. We'll take the guy and the young lady who's got the Ziggler shirt.
That's a Miz shirt.
There you go. Very nice.
It's on the butt.
Oh, she's got
number one, thank you, Mick Foley, for writing your autobiographies. They're absolutely awesome. I love them.
You're welcome. Thank you.
My question is for all three wrestlers. One of the first super teams I remember watching was Hulk Hogan versus Randy Macho Man Savage. My question for you guys is, if you could take any wrestler and go back in time to challenge that tag team, which tag team partner would you guys pick?
Wait, a tag team partner that I've had before?
No, it could be John Morrison, or it could be anybody you'd want to have be your tag team partner against Hulk Hogan.
I think everyone would want to see John Morrison back in the WWE, don't you? Would you all like to see a Miz and Morrison reunion in 2013? Well, it might happen. Be jealous.
And I know we're supposed to come to an end. I know I had great success with a young man named The Rock. But from a strictly egotistical standpoint, it was so much more rewarding to team up with Al Snow because I was guaranteed to get the louder pop between the two of us. Really enjoyed that. And the young lady, we're going to close it out, so there's no pressure at all.
Yeah,
But this better be good.
Thank you to you guys for being here. I'll close that out. Thank you so much. For you, Miz, you have such an incredible story, how you started in reality and now you're just dominating WWE. Would you ever want to do a book or a movie to tell your story?
Whatever. I would love to do a movie to tell my story. I'd love to do a book to tell my story. But there is nothing in the works as of yet because I still have a lot more behind me. I mean, my life has been great up until now, but I feel like it's only the beginning. And I think everyone out here has kind of a story of their life as well. So if you're ever down on yourself and you ever need a little pick-me-up, just look in the mirror and say, you know what, I am awesome. Anyway.
Thank you.
Anyway. I would like to thank Mick Foley, get all his books, get the most miserable Christmas, Dolph Ziggler, who will take out Big E Langston and soon, hopefully, main event WrestleMania in New Orleans against me for the World Heavyweight Championship. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Mitchell. Give it up for Bill and Mitchell. You guys are amazing from Mattel. And thank you all tonight. You guys were awesome.